Hey kids, Petaluma Pete here. I just bought this vintage coffee percolator. Yes, and for good reason, because we're going to learn about a new program here in this wonderful town of ours called Coffee with a Cop. Let's start with learning about squad cars. You want to? Want to know more? Come with me. Petaluma officer Sergeant Jim Stevenson met Petaluma Pete at Buffalo Billiards for coffee. And he brought his police car, kids, so you can learn about some of the great squad car tools that are built into these incredible vehicles to better serve and protect you and your adults. For 8 years now, kids, Petaluma Pete has been playing his piano out there on the downtown streets and has never had a problem he couldn't handle because he and everyone else who visits downtown Petaluma, night or day, are protected by the Petaluma police. So the first squad car tool that Officer Stevenson wanted you to see is a computer that sits right next to him as he is driving. This is no ordinary laptop, kids. Instead, it's called a Mobile Data Terminal, or MDT. This is a life-saving, crime-stopping tool because it receives calls for service from the central dispatch room back at police headquarters and also notifies Officer Stevenson to be on the lookout for any wrongdoings going on out there. It can show the officer a photo of a wanted person, the make, model, and license plate of a stolen car, and it even has an emergency button that alerts all the other police out there with a GPS locator should Officer Stevenson be in a position where he needs help right away. Another cool squad car tool is this external spotlight that is operated from the inside by the officer's hand so he can light up the night, kids, and more clearly see activities right there from his driver's seat. Because this is a special operations traffic vehicle, the red and blue lights that get the adrenaline pumping in your adults, kids, are neatly hidden away under the windshield sun visor inside, instead of up on top like in the old days where a potential speeder can see them from a distance and slow down to the posted speed limit before being rightfully nabbed for breaking the law. These lights are also hidden in the front grille and really can't be seen by your adults until it's too late. Have you or your adults ever ridden in the back seat of a squad car, kids? Well, depending on the circumstances, it could or could not be a fun experience. In this particular case, it was fun enough for Petaluma Pete, but to be honest, it was not very comfortable back there because the seats were made of really hard ABS plastic instead of comfy cushions, and there was this really thick safety glass barrier between the back and the front, and there were bars on the windows like you were in jail. We have been told this environment can be very conducive for motivating the rider to making deals with his or her maker, kids, while providing a little quiet time and the opportunity for a little self-reflection and hopefully an epiphany or two in terms of where one's life is going. And thoughts about maybe turning things around in an even more positive direction moving forward from there. And have you ever wondered what all these antennae are for that you see sticking up from the back of the vehicle, kids? Well, these are squad car tools that provide better reception for the MDT laptop computer, another for the GPS locator, and one for the two-way radio. A squad car tool that has been around forever, but nowadays the reach and efficiency of these radios are simply amazing. This unit pretty much connects to most of the agencies throughout Sonoma County and even has the ability to provide communication statewide, making it virtually impossible for any wrongdoers to get away, and that makes Petaluma Pete feel happy, safe, and proud to be a Petaluman. Well, that about wraps it up, kids, except for the fact that Officer Stevenson is now going to actually use his radio to communicate with Petaluma Officer Matthew Frick, who is standing right here behind the squad car with his motorcycle. And his motorcycle has more life-saving, crime-stopping tools on it than you can shake a nightstick at. We will learn more about this motorcycle in part 2 of this video series, but meanwhile, please remember to be nice to everyone, listen to your teachers, and eat more veggies.